Hello and welcome to New Redusa, created by me actually. You have Cailco to thank for this map. He found a Minecraft speed build kind of thing, where a long tube was created in this mountain, and then a city constructed inside that. I'll put a link somewhere if I could find it. We both decided to make our own versions of it, more on that at the end. Okay, so the island is divided into two sides. The fancy side is Saborian, and this half with all the slums is where the Pilipi live. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Let's start on the poor side. Way over here is a nice spot to dock. Beware of the mantas. The outside of the island is mostly decorative, so come to the middle, and at the top, start working your way down. This tiny broken house has a small chest. A couple buildings over is this guardhouse. Destroying the turret will open the door. This switch opens up the loot. I'm going to skip the left side for a second and go down to this building that looks empty. Drop into the floor to find a big chest. Exit the building and drop down another level. Destroy the spawner. This switch opens a large door which contains a databank and 2 chests. And that's it for the right side. Now the left side is all about opening this door. Back up to the top there's a guardhouse with 2 turrets. Go in the roof and the switch is tucked back here. Drop down and peek in this window for switch number 2. Now go to this long building right here to open it. You can go into the building and shoot the 2 switches, or it can be done from this roof. Inside is a chest, and switch number 3. Switch 4 is actually right by the door you're trying to open. In the house and under this workstation. Switch 5 is on the very left under this crumpled building. The final switch is on the lower level, and you need to do this pylon puzzle to open it. Right now the switch is in a cupboard, but after some feedback from the community, I put in a fix for this. Fits the theme better. So hopefully that gets updated. Oh yeah, there's a chest in here, and in the small building next to it. You gotta climb up through this hole. With all the lights green, drop down into this maintenance tunnel. On one side is databank number 2. The other side has 3 chests. On the back side is an area I have dug out for mining. You can find databank number 3. And if the update goes through, there will be a platform here with a chest and a data pad where I hid my name. Before I go to the quote-unquote rich side, people were missing a puzzle, so I put this data drone here to lead them there, so hopefully see that in a future update. Follow the drone to the backside. There's a single turret and an easy pylon puzzle. That opens this door. There's another turret in here, so kill it or you can probably just skip it. There's a large chest here and a small one if you follow the drone. This puzzle is easy, just point them all to the middle. This is a hint. Once the door is open, you'll find a chest. Databank number 4, and this switch that opens the window to exit. It also opens a window on the outside, which has 4 more chests. On the far side, under the Seraph spawner, is a switch. Follow the pipe to the small room, which has 3 chests. For Tower of the Owl, come inside the broken section. Destroy or avoid the turrets. But climb to the very top, where you'll find a switch to disable the security door. So backtrack all the way to here, where you will find 3 chests. I forgot to hook up this switch, so you'll probably have to use it in the future. And the other switch just leads you out. This side I was calling Tower of the Fox, but people have said it looks more like a bat. It's filled with relays that randomly connect, and they are there just to waste your time. This is the shortest route. When all of the relays are connected, this door should open. Inside there's 4 chests and the 5th databank. On the underside, I dug out an area for mining, but it must not count as a cave because nothing really spawns here. There is a chest though. On the back of the fancy side is an arc. Over here on this edge is a couple anti-aircraft turrets with a chest. However, on the other side is a boxing arena I designed. Since you can punch people in the game, I thought it'd be fun to try to punch each other off the side. I'm talking to you, Bass. There's also 2 chests in the lower area. For the island materials, I was getting Redusian birch and Apotheus pine. For mining, I was getting aluminum, zinc, and some pure lead. I was finding a decent amount of oysters here, and there are some tapu nuts. When Cailco started this challenge, I didn't expect our islands to be so different. Redusa is more of a little city where people lived, and Cailco's was more commercial industrial. To me, this looks like a port. Traveling ships can see the lighthouse, and then come inside to dock. These buildings are lined up like a market where travelers could trade or buy supplies. Some of the smaller ruined ships seem like they are designed to lead large ships in and out of port. Cool little maintenance platforms hidden with lore messages. When he first pitched this massive shaft, I told him it would suck, and people would complain about it. But despite my whining, he pulled it off. Has just the right amount of pipes and platforms, so it looks good, but isn't a nightmare to swing up through. The lighthouse has a platform with some crates, plus all the machinery to keep the light going. I love this right here. It looks like they are bringing up a spare bulb to fix one of the broken ones. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.